Hey guys, Cindy Williams, Careers on Vacation. Today we are talking about how to make awesome, quick, easy videos to either place on your agency page or to use somewhere in your marketing campaigns. So over the years, I've worked with a lot of camera people, YouTubers, bloggers, all that good stuff. And every time I run into someone who's an expert, I'm like, hey, will you take a look at my stuff and see if you can give me any pointers? And for the agency stuff, we keep that a little more polished. For my coaching business, it's kind of in your face, getting there and just being authentic. But I've learned a lot of great tips along the way that I want to pass on to you so you can make the best possible videos for your agency, which will equal making better offers and ultimately making more sales. So the first thing is you have to get over being on camera. So if it makes you nervous, everybody at the beginning doesn't feel good on camera. They hate to see themselves, hate to hear themselves. Not all of you. Millennials, sometimes they're all about being on camera, whichever. But you want to get into a place where you're feeling comfortable, or at least that you're feeling like your offers feel good and you're being authentic with your audience. So just practice. Give yourself a 2-week video challenge or a 30-day video challenge where you are making videos every day and posting them on your feeds, or get out and practice. If you're not comfortable yet, just have your camera following you around making dinner or doing whatever odd task just so you get comfortable talking in front of the camera and seeing yourself on camera until you're feeling like you can do either videos that you can edit later, regular videos, or live videos. I do a combination of really all three. So, a couple of things to remember. The number one most important thing is not what you're wearing. It's not how your hair is. It's not how your makeup's done. People do not care about that. People, consumers, and people in general care about one thing: authenticity. Authenticity is the new currency in the marketplace. How connected do people feel when they see you on camera? Most of you that are in the Careers on Vacation program told me in our first call, I say, hey, how'd you hear about me? Oh, I saw your website, your Facebook page. But you know what? I watched this video and I just felt like that would be the right fit for what I was looking for. That was a connection, or they resonated somewhere along the way with me, and that ultimately ended up in having a customer either for the travel agency or for Careers on Vacation. So with your video offers, you want to speak to your audience. Have that authenticity. If it's hard for you, put a picture of someone you love, your husband, your child, whatever the case, near your phone. Just pretend you're talking to them like you're talking to a good friend. That's what you want your ideal clients to be anyway. So in that ease of conversation, that's what you're going for: authenticity. Don't get wrapped up in, oh, I gotta do my hair, I gotta do my makeup. You guys have seen me at the pool. You have seen me walking around our neighborhood with no makeup. You've seen all of that stuff because, I don't care, you don't care. What you really care about while you're watching the video is whatever the content I'm delivering that day, whatever the subject line was, or it's a topic you're interested in, getting that information. So authenticity is number one. Now, in terms of technical tips and recommendations, whenever you see me watch my videos, you see me use my hands a lot. I do that in life anyway when I'm speaking, but particularly when it comes to making your videos, you want to engage your viewer. Using your hands is a known technique to really engage people in that video format. Just like face-to-face, we all know that body language when you're dealing with someone is so important. So in order to translate that over the internet and things like that, you want them to have that same connection with you. So use your hands in your videos. That's a great way. A lot of, using the eye contact, looking directly into where you're filming, that's another one that helps a lot. The next one is make sure you have a kind of a sturdy base for your videos. If you're out on location, that's different. You might be using your camera and holding it, and you want to make it as steady as possible when you're doing your location videos on your phone or with your camera. If you're going to be filming in the office or doing a long video, it gets hard to hold your hand for that long. So you want to have like a little mini tripod. I mean, literally you can get them on Amazon for less than $20, where it's a tabletop tripod. That's what my phone is on right now. And I use it all the time. It keeps the phone perfectly still while I'm making my videos, and just allows for a good viewer experience because things aren't shaking or people aren't feeling ill if you're in a rock, if it's not shaking all around. So that's another great tip. Another thing, if you're going to be using a different camera and first of all, there's nothing wrong with your phone. So if you want to go the inexpensive route, use your phone until you want to purchase or invest in a nicer camera for some of your videos. So you can use your phone. You can put your phone on a selfie stick for location to smooth it out as well. When you're ready to upgrade to a camera, you want to make sure that your camera has this little, see that little thing on the bottom? It looks like a little screw in. I guess that's what it is. It's like a little screw in. And then you can purchase one of these cool little selfie sticks. They have all different versions of this. This one happens to be, you can get them in all different sizes, but the poles, basically when you unscrew them, see, this is live in action here. Authentic me trying to work the equipment. So I can make this bigger and smaller depending on what I'm filming, and the camera screws into the top here, and I can also rotate this to make it go up, down in different ways. But it allows for more of a smoother view, or if I'm trying to do something further away, I can have that tool with my camera. The other tip with cameras, and people always ask what camera I use, really just do your research and see whatever the latest and greatest is. I use the Canon G7X. I like a little bit of a smaller camera because most of my stuff is video, but it allows me to have the little video cards that go in the bottom, and then if I'm not ready to edit, I just buy extra video cards and I just keep throwing the cards in so I can edit all this. Like sometimes we go on 2-week trips and I'll fill up 4 or 5 cards just in all the video that we make. So then I can edit it later if I choose to. So when you're using a camera, that might be better for agency type videos because the picture is going to be cleaner, the sound maybe a little bit better. But again, there's nothing wrong with your phone in the meantime. Use the tools that you have, and that's perfectly fine. My last little bonus tip, and this is one that I got from a gentleman who does a lot of YouTube videos for other people, for celebrities, for professionals, and he said, I asked him to watch my stuff, and I was doing a lot of videos where, I'm gonna move this here, where I was, you know, kind of doing selfie style, like, hey, here's what I need to tell you, blah, 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 blah. And he said that when you're filming, you really want to film either straight on or maybe just slightly, put your audience slightly down, but not to too much of a degree. And the reason for that is when you place your video straight on, you're putting yourself on an equal parallel with your client. When you put them up here like this, it's almost like you're putting them in a dominant position. And when you put your camera, if you're talking down to them, you're talking down to them. So I guess there's a film psychology behind that. I didn't go to film school, and that's not my area of expertise, but it is his. So since then, I've been shooting my videos in accordance with that, trying to have good lighting and just making sure that we're shooting straight on, or to put myself in a position of authority. I might elevate myself just a little bit so that I'm leveraging subconsciously myself as an expert. Oh, one more tip. When you're holding your phone, because a lot of you are using cell phones, I'm going to pretend this camera's a phone for a second, but if this is your phone, most of our phones have speakers on the bottom. When you're doing your selfie style, you want to kind of cup your hand like that, because your speaker's down here. So as you speak and make your videos, you want your voice to catch as well as possible, especially when you're using a phone versus a camera, so the microphone picks up your voice. There's attachments and things you can add, but it's really not necessary. As long as you speak and just use your hand cupped at the bottom, it'll pick up your voice better, especially if you're in a windy location or you're in an area where you're outside doing videos. That's a great tip to make sure your sound quality is good. And that's really it. I mean, in terms of making videos, be creative. Number one rule is always be authentic. Just get out there and have fun with it. We are in the travel industry. Everything we do is exciting and fun. People don't care if you're in Las Vegas or New Orleans or Orlando or the Coliseum in Rome, whatever the case is, and wherever you are. The minute you put on a video where you're somewhere exciting, you've already positioned yourself as an expert. So have fun with it. And then at the end of your videos, don't forget to either put your contact information or make some type of offer. So in my videos, I always say, oh, this is Cindy with Tripsy Travel. And if you're going to Rome soon, definitely give us a call, or anywhere that you might be going. We would love to help you with your next vacation. Reach out to us at tripsy.com. Can't wait to talk to you about your great vacation. Take care, guys. So make sure you have that little end piece really polished and ready to go, because you don't want to go through the whole process of making this beautiful video and then not make an offer. So I hope you guys have fun making your videos, make them creative. Sometimes my students make way better stuff than I do. I can't wait to see what you're going to create out in the world. I wish all of you much love and much abundance. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.